Hey, what's up? It's BWADE. I'm going to walk you guys through 4 of my favorite WNBA picks for Tuesday. I'm going to walk you through that data and the research, explain to you guys why I like these picks and why I decided to put my money on them. I always want you guys to do some of your own research as well and to bet responsibly. None of this is guaranteed. These are just the picks that I like. It can always go either way. Now, looking at the free picks that I gave out for today, Monday, we hit one slip, we missed one slip. We actually hit 3 out of the 4 picks that I gave out. The only one that missed was PrizePicks. It was a full fade. So all 4 picks we went for unders. PrizePicks ended up dropping 20 points on us, so that missed. But the other 3 cashed. The one that we cashed was for 3.5x, so you still would have made about 2 units if you tailed all these picks. So solid day on the free picks. VIP, some games are still going, but couple hooks, a couple bad breaks. We did cash a 3-man for I think just about 5x. You'll see that on the screen here. We still have a couple slips that are live, so we'll see how those end up. But decent day in VIP, nothing crazy. If you guys want to get into VIP, and look, we have days like this, and then we have days where we fucking crush everything, but over time we do really well. There's 2 ways to get into VIP. You can either sign up using code WNBA, you'll get 80% off, and it'll cost you $5 for a week of picks. It's one of the best deals you're going to get anywhere. You will make that money back. The other option, sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in the video, Parlay, Play, Sleeper, or any of the apps below in the description. You sign up, use my promo code, make a deposit, and then send me that screenshot on Instagram and I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. Either one works, it's just whichever one's easier for you. And then I also give away an autographed jersey every single month on this channel just to say thank you. This month we're doing signed Jefferson jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. You do those 3 things, you will be entered into that drawing that is happening in just a couple days at the end of this month. Let's start getting into these picks. Starting out with Azura Stevens, over 21.5 points and rebounds. So when we look, really, she's hitting at 56% of her games this year. When we look at her last 10, she's only missed it 3 times in her last 10 games. And those 3 misses were against Washington, the 4th ranked defense, Minnesota, the number 1 ranked defense, and the Liberty, which is ranked 9th. But 2 of the better teams defensively. She's going up against the Aces here, and the only position that the Aces, like, their backcourt defense is really good. I was trying to think front court versus backcourt. Their backcourt defense is solid. They defend guards really well, but forwards and centers eat against them. Azura Stevens plays forward center. They move her around, but both of them get to fill the stat sheet against the Aces. When we look at her head-to-head against them, she missed it the first game. And both these games were on the road, right? She's going to be at home in this one. She just missed it in the first one, and then in the more recent matchup, she dropped 29 points and rebounds on them. So, if you average that out, we're looking at 24.5 per game, which is well over. And then if we look at her home games as well, she's hit it in 4 out of her last 5 home games. She's hit it in, like I said, 7 out of the last 10 games in general. Really like this, and there's only one other forward center, Aaliyah Boston, who's played them, and she went over both times she played the Aces. So I like Azura Stevens to continue filling up the stat sheet here against the Aces and go over 21.5 points and rebounds. Oh, and then we are taking Alicia Gray over 22.5 points and rebounds. So she's going up against Golden State, a little bit of a better defensive team. But again, we look at her last 10, she's hit this in 7 of the last 10 games. When we look at her head-to-head against them, she dropped 25 on them last time she played them. And she is at home in this matchup. She's only missed this 3 times this year at home. And she's headed her last 5 straight games at home. She's been playing really, and she's headed against Minnesota at home, against Seattle, some of the better defensive teams in the WNBA she has hit this against lately. And I like her going up against Golden State to hit this again, just like she did last time. Alicia Gray over 22.5 points and rebounds. Azura Stevens over 21.5 points and rebounds. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3.1x for this on Parlay Play. Really like this app. Been using it for probably almost 2 months now. Put a lot of slips in on here. They have great payouts, as you can see. We're getting over 3x for this 2-man. They give us a lot of different promos. They get their lines up early, and they have a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free. There's no deposit required for that. They just give you $5 to try it out, throw a slip in for free. If you do decide that you like it and want to make a deposit, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100 as well. So ideally, you can get a $105 sign-up bonus with them when you use code BWADE. When you send me that screenshot, I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP as well. So jump on that, take advantage of the sign-up bonus. It's free money. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. Let's get into these next two. Taking Tiffany Hayes under 3.5 assists. Now, there's a couple pieces to this, but first off, when you look, Atlanta gives up the second least assists to guards in the whole WNBA, right? They're giving up under 12 assists per game to them. And when we look at her head-to-head against them, she hasn't had more than 2 assists in a game against them since last year, right? She's actually only had a total of 4 assists through all 3 games. She needs to have 4 assists just to hit this line. 4 assists in this one game. So that right there is not great for her. And then when we look at her away, she's only gone over this twice during road games this year. She's gone under it 5 times. There's just not a whole lot for me when you start to dig into the numbers that make me confident that she's going to go over 3.5. So I am fading her here. And then I am taking Dearica Hamby over 11.5 rebounds and assists. And for the most part, this is just a head-to-head type play. When you look at her numbers against the Aces, she cooked them both games this year. She had 16 and 15. And other than missing it the first game of last season against them, she's hit it in 5 straight now. So I like Dearica Hamby to show up, get us at least 12 rebounds and assists, and I am locking that in. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.6x for this on Sleeper. I use Sleeper every day. One of my favorite apps. Super clean interface, easy to use. Tons of different stat categories to pick from. A lot of promos, whether they're discounted picks, profit boost, protected picks, all that stuff. And a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you a $100 deposit match, and they're going to give you a free pick as well. Guys, take advantage of these sign-up bonuses. It's as easy as just withdrawing $100 from a different app, FanDuel, PrizePicks, whatever, and then you deposit it on Parlay Play or Sleeper using code BWADE. They double it. You just got a free $100 to play with. And when you send me the screenshot on Instagram, I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. It's a win-win, and you have another app where you can take advantage of all their promos, that type of stuff. So jump on it, join the team, and whether you want to sign up with one of these apps or if you just want to use code WNBA in the checkout and get 80% off of VIP, try it out. You will not be disappointed. Try to be as open and honest about it as I can. Like, every day we don't win. Some days we might lose a couple units, some days we win a couple units, and then, 2-3 days a week we'll fucking crush it and go up like 20 units, right? So it's about the long game. It's about winning over time, and that's what we do. So try it out, and then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. Appreciate y'all. Let's get some fucking bread.